What up, Homedawgs? My name is Gokey Gamer, and welcome everybody to the IBA Week 3 Season 1.5 team preview, where we are going to be versing SlightliSalti and the Vegas Corviknights. Now, if you guys are excited for this team preview and to see what we've got, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And also, if you guys are excited for the battle, be sure to leave a like and subscribe and turn notifications on. Ha! I'm so funny. Anyways, I'm very excited. Let's just go ahead and get started with the team. I do kind of want to speed up my team preview a little bit, so stuff like that. We're also going to be going over analytics and stuff like that, and like a little bit of fun facts in terms of like the first 2 weeks, and also specific analytics of my team and my opponent's team. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Anyways, so first up on my team, we have got Gigantamax, Dreadnought, Zekrom, Ditto, Tyranitar, Hawlucha, Doublade, Galarian Weezing, Gigalith, Rhydon, Ninetales, and Jellicent. And, actually, before I continue on with my opponent's team, we actually did use both of my rerolls on Zekrom. So, what I did was, we found out I was allowed to reroll my free pick, to reroll my Uber. Basically, we aren't allowed to free pick our Uber or Gigantamax because that would be pretty broken. And so, what we decided to do was, I could use it as a reroll because I didn't really want to change anything else on my team. I didn't want to change any of my OU and below tiers. So Zekrom was literally the only one. So I re-rolled and I got Zamazenta first, which was the Pokemon I originally got. And so I was like, yeah, no, I ain't keeping this, especially since I have Hawlucha. I already have a fighting type. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to re-roll again. And guess what we got? We got freaking Kyurem Black. Apparently, I can't escape the Zekrom. It's very annoying. But regardless, the reason we still have Zekrom on the team, as you can see, is because, we re-rolled, like, Sunday, I believe it was, and the deadline for re-rolling is, the week before is Friday. So because it was after, like, last Friday, I had to keep Zekrom for this battle, which I'm honestly okay with, because as you can see, we still have him on the team. So, yeah. And for my opponent's side, he has got Gigantamax, Copperajah, Lunala, Obstagoon, Mimikyu, Cinderace, Venusaur, Braviary, Gardevoir, Escavalier, Mudsdale, and Virizion. Overall, an extremely scary team. He actually has a lot of chemistry, surprisingly enough. Now, looking at it, you're like, what? How does he have chemistry? Well, as it turns out, he has been setting Sun. Sun has been a strat, at least during week 2, and holy crap, it's freaking scary. So, in fact, I'd argue he has one of the best, in terms of, like, setting up Sun, what his strat is, he actually has probably one of the best chemistry-made teams as well. And overall, he has a lot of immunities as well, with, like, Lunala, Mimikyu, and Obstagoon all being, like, Ghost or Dark, and even, like, Normal, and stuff like that. He has a lot of immunities, so that's definitely a very scary thing to keep in mind. But regardless, let's go ahead before we get into my team, and, before we get into my team, let's go ahead and talk analytics. And also, before I forget, because I will forget, in terms of what I think he's going to be bringing, he's bringing Copperajah, 1,000%. That thing is a huge threat versus my team. I know Titan said that, Copperajah for him sucked, but honestly, it is a very threatening Pokemon if you know how to use it. Very high attack, very high HP, very deadly as a Gigantamax Mon. Lunala, definitely coming, I think. I think it has a very good chance of coming 1,000% just because it's that broken of an Uber. Obstagoon, I think has a very, very good chance of coming because of the fact that A, he hasn't brought it yet. B, it's just that good. Mimikyu might come. I don't think so, though. I really don't think Mimikyu is coming because I have several abilities on my Mons that can negate his disguise. I'll get into that once I get into the team preview. Cinderace might come. I don't know. I don't know if Cinderace is coming or not. He definitely loves using it, but against a team like mine, where it's primarily like rock and water, I don't know if he's going to want to bring Cinderace. Venusaur, I definitely think he has a very good chance of coming, especially if he's bringing a Sunset, because Chlorophyll Venusaur just wrecks shop, and I don't like it. Braviary, I think, also has a decent chance of coming, because he has used it as a Sunny Day setter and his Choice Scarfer, and he also can get close combat, so that's definitely something to keep in mind. Gardevoir also has a pretty good chance of coming, because Psychic Fairy, it hits super hard, special defensive mon. He might not bring it, though, but I do think it's coming. Escavalier, I think, also has a good chance of coming, just because Bug Steel, and my only fire type is Ninetales, and I don't know if he's going to think I'm bringing Ninetales or not. Mudsdale could come 1,000%. In fact, I actually think Mudsdale is a good bring for this week, just because of the fact that Stamina exists, and also he's a very bulky boy on the physical side. Virizion could come 1,000%. I could definitely see Virizion coming, actually. If there is a week he brings Virizion, this could be very well be the week. So, in terms of what I think his team could be, Copperajah, Lunala, probably Obstagoon, probably Mudsdale, I'd imagine, maybe Virizion, maybe Escavalier, maybe Venusaur, maybe Braviary, maybe Cinderace. That's a lot of Mons, but you know what? It is what it is. But again, I doubt he's bringing Mimikyu, and even if he does, we have a bunch of answers for it. So, yeah, there's that. So, I want to go ahead and talk analytics. So, this is the rankings so far in terms of, like, as of May 8th. So in first place, we've got Titan Gaming with a 2-0, 8 in differential. Houston Gastros with 11 kills. His team is absolutely broken. It does not surprise me a single bit. Next up is QtheCostaRican with 2-0 as well, perfect win streak as well with a +3 differential. Chicago Dragapults with 12 kills. As you can see, there's a huge difference between number 1 and number 2. It's very, very scary. Titan just has that broken of a team, and he's using it really well. Next up is Wes, who beat us last week, giving him the 2-0 with a +3 differential. Minnesota Berserkers. And then you got your boy, Gokey Gamer, at 1-1 with a +3 differential, same as the number 2 and number 3, and number 2 and number 3. But because we lost last week, it doesn't count. That's why we're lower. And we have got 9 kills, actually. That's another reason we're lower. SlightliSalti has got 1-1 as well with a +2 differential, right below us, the Vegas Corviknights, with 11 kills. Jamie is right behind SlightliSalti with the exact same differential, except for the fact that he has 10 kills, that's why he's lower. Streaming TV with a perfect 0 in differential, that's why he is number 7. And then Rebel Trainer, Kyogre Kawhi, and Taechichu are all 0 and 2 so far during the week. Starting off not as good as they would like, but I feel certain that each of them are going to bounce back at some point during the league. Definitely has a very, very good chance of bouncing back. So hopefully, I wish them the best of luck. I think they will. In terms of kill leaders, we have got Gengar. Obviously, Gigantamax Gengar just picks up lives. 6 kills, no deaths on Houston Gastros, which is a big reason why Titan Gaming is so up on the rankings right now. Dragozolt is next with the 4-1, and is also tied with Kyurem White and Zeraora. Dragozolt is on the Chicago Dragapults with Q. Kyurem White and Zeraora are both on JV's team, with it's just the Atlanta Victinis. Eternatus has 3 kills and 0 deaths on West's side, and Dreadnought is actually tied with Eternatus, 3-0 on my team, being the Milwaukee Medichams. Fun fact for you guys, actually, every single Pokemon on the kill leaders has been brought both weeks, except for Dreadnought. So that's pretty impressive if you ask me. And in terms of fun facts, there's literally only 3. There has been 1 6-0 this season. There's 3 people who have gained +1 reroll, being Titan, Q, and Wes. And 11 Pokemon who have been brought have never died, 4 of which are actually on my team. In terms of differential on my team, one of those mons is Dreadnought. 3 kills, no deaths. My current kill leader. Kyurem Black obviously has not been brought yet. But in Zekrom, in terms of Zekrom, I don't think he killed anybody, so he's at -1 in terms of that. Ditto has gotten 2 kills, which were both last week's, and 1 death, putting him at 1 differential. Tyranitar brought both weeks but never got a kill and died last week, putting him at -1. Hawlucha brought 1 week but never hit the field, so he's at 0. Doublade is at +2 in terms of kill and death ratio because he got 2 kills week 1 and didn't die. Glaring Weezing did not pick up a kill but is at but died last week, putting him at -1. Gigalith has not been brought yet. Rhydon has 1 kill and 1 death from last week. Ninetales has 1 kill and no deaths from week 1, putting him at 1. And Jellicent has 1 death from last week as well. And one of the kills on our end was a passive death. I can't remember who picked up that kill, but I do remember one of those kills being a passive death, which is why, in terms of kill-death ratio, we're at 3, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I could be wrong. Next up, on my opponent's side, he's got a very, very scary team as well. In terms of differential, it doesn't look quite as good on paper, but still, it's very broken. Copperajah, 3 kills and 2 deaths. Lunala, 2 kills, 2 deaths. Obstagoon has not been brought yet, surprisingly. Mimikyu has only died once and has not picked up a kill. Cinderace has 1 kill, 1 death. Venusaur has 3 kills and 1 death, putting it as his kill leader, which is very scary. Braviary has 2 kills and 1 death, and Gardevoir, Escavalier, Mudsdale have not hit the field. Virizion has been brought once and died, so he is at a +2 differential right before us. Very, very scary team all around. I'm not looking forward to battling him because he is just that good of a trainer. But regardless, we're gonna go ahead and get into the team finally. So first up, we have got Emily Misa, the Ninetales, holding the Choice Scarf this week with the Flash Fire ability with the moves Weather Ball, Flamethrower, Dark Pulse, and Shadow Ball. Now, the reason I'm not running Drought is because his team really benefits a lot from Drought, and I know he's going to be expecting Drought when he sees that Ninetales is on my team, so he thinks he can take advantage of that. I'm not allowing that. I don't want that to happen. So I'm running Flash Fire instead. This also gives me a safe switch into like the Cinderace or even the Venusaur on a Weather Ball, if I'm predicting like a Weather Ball versus one of my Mons. And overall, it's just there to like do that. And it's also there just to deal damage. Weather Ball can be a fire or ground type attack, depending, or not ground, rock type attack, depending on what weather is up in this battle. I don't think he's bringing rain. Yeah, there's literally no reason for him to bring rain. I've got sand up, so if it's sand, it's a rock type attack. If it's fire, it's a fire type attack. Both times, both Weather Ball does a lot of damage versus his Mons. The Fire one in particular does a way more damage than, like, the Rock one, but I'm running Weather Ball for Rock specifically for the Braviary. That's why I'm running it. Flamethrower, just in case I want to lock myself into a Fire-type attack, but the Sand is up. Dark Pulse is for hitting things like the Lunala super effectively, and stuff like that. And Shadow Ball is specifically for the Gardevoir because I don't want that thing to be a problem. We're also running Choice Scarf this week because in terms of like our speed, that's our speed right there. Because I don't want Braviary outspeeding me. That's the main thing. I don't want Braviary outspeeding me. This set outspeeds a Choice Scarf Braviary. He could bring Scarf Virizion, which would definitely be a problem. But I think Emily Misa can still take a hit from that thing and deal a lot of damage back. And also, Scarf Virizion is not really that much of an issue for me, I don't think, because that means he can't set up with Swords Dance. So, there's that. Next up on the team, we have got Radiation the Gigalith. Another Mon I'm really excited about. This is a Mon that's making his debut, therefore cementing us week 3 having brought all of our Mons at least once. That's very exciting. Holding the leftovers with the ability Sandstream with the moves Body Press, Iron Head, Stone Edge, and Throat Chop. This was actually originally going to be an Assault Vest set, but I realized leftovers benefits me more because we can still take hits really, really well on the special side when the Sand's up. Max HP, max defense, a little bit of investment in attack, and a special defense boosting nature. Now, Body Press is for specifically, obviously, the Obstagoon. The Obstagoon can be a huge, huge threat, but we can take a hit very, very well from an Obstagoon and deal a lot of it back with Body Press. He could run Chopple Berry, but we'll take it as it comes. Iron Head specifically for the Mimikyu and the Gardevoir, just in case I have to go in versus those things. Stone Edge is for Stab Rock. It also hits the Cinderace super hard and the Braviary super hard. And Throat Chop is specifically for the Lunala, just in case he thinks, oh, I can switch it to Lunala. No, you can't, because Throat Chop is a thing. And Throat Chop will, as long as it's not, as long as they do a decent chunk to it after breaking his Shadow Shield, it's gonna pretty much kill. So, and also Lunala gets Shadow Shield, which turn 1 doubles its defense, basically. I'm pretty sure that's what that does. So it's very, very scary Mon. I don't like it. Yeah, it's a very, very good Mon. I'm very, very excited about using. I think Radiation's going to be put in the work this week. I'm very, very excited about it. Next up on the team is Chips the Holucha, making a return. Hopefully he'll actually hit the field this week. Holding the Life Orb with the Mold Breaker ability, surprisingly enough. Max attack, 16 special defense, and 196 in speed with moves Roost, Brave Bird, Throat Chop, and Close Combat. The reason I'm running Mold Breaker is because this is one of the several Mons that has the potential to break through Mimikyu's disguise. Now, the main reason I don't think Mimikyu's bringing Disguise is because several of my Mons have Terravolt, Mold Breaker, Neutralizing Gas. It takes care of Mimikyu's Disguise as if it wasn't there. That's why I don't think he's going to bring Mimikyu this week, because I can just hit through it. But he's still mine because Mimikyu's that good of a Mon. But I don't think he is, especially since it loses an 1/8 of its HP after his Disguise goes down, which really hinders it a lot, surprisingly. Roost is to restore HP. Brave Bird, originally I was going to run Iron Head on this set, but Brave Bird surprisingly does enough to kill Mimikyu. So that's why I'm running Brave Bird, and also against Gardevoir too, it can really be beneficial. Throat Chop is for the Lunala specifically, and Close Combat is hitting super hard, and it's also super effective with Obstagoon, you guys get it. Obviously Scarfers can outspeed this set, which can be a very big concern, especially like if it's Gardevoir or Obstagoon, but, yeah. Basically, yeah. And also, Obstagoon is most likely going to run Flame Orb. That's really the best set you can run on it. So, if it's not running Flame Orb, it can't kill us, I don't think. So, and also, why would he stay in? So, there you go. Next up on the team, we've got Stax the Galarian Weezing. Now, originally, Stax was going to be named Poof, as you guys know, but Game Freak doesn't allow that for some reason. I don't know why it doesn't allow Poof, but it doesn't allow Poof. So, there you go. It sucks. But the moves he's got is he's got a Black Sludge item, ability is Levitate, max defense, or not max defense, max HP, 132 in defense with the defense boosting nature, and a little bit of a boost in special attack with 124 just to hit things as hard as possible. Strange Steam, Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp, and Haze as its moveset. Strange Steam hits the Obstagoon super hard. Obviously, I'm kind of worried about the Obstagoon, but it also is just Stab Fairy. It hits other things super hard as well. Flamethrower is specifically so that the Escavalier and Caparasha don't wall me. Will-O-Wisp is to burn things. Burning things on his team can be really, really good since a lot of his biggest threats are physical attackers. Like the Mudsdale, Escavalier, Caparasha are all mons I'm really worried about that could have the potential to ruin my day. And Haze is specifically for getting rid of stats. I was originally running Clear Smog on this set, but I realized that Caparasha and Escavalier have a good chance of setting up on me, and I don't want that, so I'm running Haze, so that way, Clear Smog, since it won't be effective on them, because, you know, you guys get it, you guys are intelligent, that's why I'm running Haze. Next up on the team, we have got Julius making a return with a Rocky helmet. Hopefully he can put in the work this week and not get critted. Hashtag Big Oops last week. Let's see, he's got the ability Curse Body, Max HP, Max Spadef, and a little bit of buff in the regular defense with the moves Shadow Ball, Scald, Strength Sap, and Will-O-Wisp as well. Will-O-Wisp, same reason as the Glaring Wheezing. Shadow Ball for stab Ghost, also hits the Lunala and Mimikyu super hard, and the Gardevoir. Scald is to hit things super hard with a water type attack like the Mudsdale. This is really my best answer for hitting Mudsdale, not even gonna lie. Strength Sap is to gain HP back from his physical attackers, which can be really, really beneficial. And Will-O-Wisp, again, same reason as Glaring Wheezing, I already said that. And last up on the team, we have got Ezekiel the Zekrom, not holding an eye because he is an Uber. Now, I was really hoping I didn't have to bring my Uber Gigantamax again. I'm not bringing my Gigantamax because he has way too much potential to run Grass on his team. Because like 9 out of 11 of his mons can get a Grass move, I'm pretty sure. It's very, very scary. I don't want to deal with that. That's also another reason why I'm not bringing Tyranitar. A lot of his mons can get a fighting type attack. So that's why I'm not bringing those mons, because they don't do very well against his team. But regardless, we have got Ezekiel here with the Terrible as his ability, Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, Magnet Rise, and Bolt Strike. Now, the reason I'm bringing Zekrom is because it's by far my best answer for Caparasha. Now you might think, well, Gokey, it gets Earthquake. That's why I'm running Magnet Rise. We outspeed guaranteed, we Magnet Rise versus it, and then it just can't do anything versus us. It won't be able to do anything versus us. In his Dynamax form, I'm pretty sure like Max Steel Spike is his best move, or like his particular Steel Spike being he sets up a steel type Stealth Rocks type situation. I'm pretty sure that's what that does. I'll have to look it up later on. But it literally can't touch us. It does like 30% to us with this particular set, so I'm very excited about it. He's got the moves Dragon Claw. Oh, I already read that. All these stats are for a specific Pokemon. I can't remember exactly what, but it's very complicated. I can't remember. But this set does very well against Mimikyu, for example, because with the defensive boost that I gave it, Mimikyu can't knock us out, even if he sends it in, so all we have to do is Bolt Strike and we one-shot it as long as it's not bulky. And even then, Bolt Strike is 113% chance to kill, not at all buffed up Mimikyu in terms of bulk. So that's very nice at least. Dragon Claw is to hit everything that's not Fairy type. Bolt Strike is to hit everything that is Fairy type. Dragon Dance is to set up and outspeed things, because that can be very, very deadly versus his team. And then Magnet Rise, again, to deal with the Caparasha, because I don't want to deal with the Max Quaking from that thing. So yeah, that is the team that we have got here. I know I kind of have rushed through it a little bit, but I need to get this video out because it's the night before. So yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and also turn on notifications so that way you don't miss the battle going up tomorrow. And also be sure to check out the Eon World Tournament battle this week as well, because let me tell you guys, it's a doozy. The team preview will be going out tomorrow. And also, one more plug as well, be sure to check out the Soling Versus with Geo. That video is going to be going up today as well. I don't know if it's going up before or after this. Most likely before, because this is probably going to go up late, because I actually have to battle Salti late. Like on Friday, so this is not going to go up until after we battle each other, so for all I know, it could be 9 o'clock when this goes up. You never know. But regardless, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you dudes in the next video. Peace out, mates!